What is the right way to meditate? What is the right posture? How much concentration do you need to keep? Well, I'll answer the simple way, which is that it's far more important that you show up for a meditation regularly, every day if possible. And as for the posture, we do our best. Let's begin by doing what's comfortable for you, but the basic rules we'll discover here now. Hello, I'm Sandhya and welcome to Dynamic Living. Today we're going to look at the 101s of meditation. What we're essentially trying to do with this process is to come back to ourselves. So many times during the day, our thoughts run away into different things, go into anxieties or regrets of the past, or just a thought loop, or we're constantly worrying about all the things we need to do presently, or anxious about the things that we need to do in the future. When you come back to yourself, you're able to do just one thing at a time, which is to stay in the moment. And you'll be surprised how much this can energize you, how much this can calm you, but also how much control this can give you, not just over your mind, but over your body as well. Any purpose that you undertake, any project that you undertake, adding a calm and focused mind to it can only give it further boost. So today, I invite you to join me in the basics of meditation. We'll begin with posture. What is the best way to sit? Well, there is no best way. Yes, ideally we should all be sitting in lotus, in stiff meditation. But realistically speaking, it's about finding what works for you. Different schools have different prescriptions, but this is your practice, this is your meditation. The only rule that I will say is maintain poise in your body. This is all about creating awareness. And it begins with awareness of your body. So we're looking for poise, we're looking for awareness, and pick the posture that fits you. So there's one way to do it, which is to actually just sit on a seat. Make sure that your feet are flat on the ground, your legs are hip width apart, completely grounded, and keep your spine erect but not stiff. And keep your neck long and feel as if a thread is pulling you above your head. Your hands can be face down on your thighs. It helps you feel grounded because it gives you another point of connection. Or your hands can lie open on your thighs, palms facing up. It makes you feel as if you're just open to something new, ready to receive. So take your pick. The other options are sitting on the floor. Seated postures can be several. One way to do it, if you are flexible and if you're willing to put into practice, is to sit in lotus. This takes a little bit of effort, but it's essentially about limbering up your hip joints and eventually getting into the position itself. The idea that you want is for both your knees to be centered on the ground and for you to form a triangle. This does take practice. I can see that I'm a little stiff today as well. We can certainly help ourselves with certain other postures, especially if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor. It's great for flexibility, it's great for feeling grounded, and you do want to keep yourself limber, so it's worth trying. This position is called the half lotus, where you can either put one leg up and one leg down, or both your legs on the ground like this. Using a cushion will certainly help you. It gives you a little bit of a lift, so go ahead and use one at the base of your spine, and it will really help you get a nice grounding of your knees. You form the perfect triangle like this. And in terms of hand position, there are various positions again, on your knees, palms facing up, or sitting with your dominant hand under your non-dominant hand. What this does, it opens up the shoulder positions. It gives you a posture that you can hold for a long time with a little bit of practice. Your thumbs are lightly touching. This helps create concentration. You'll find very often that as you start thinking, your thumbs will start pushing into each other, particularly if you're thinking about your past. If you start thinking about getting anxious about the future, your thumbs will start steepling. Use this as your guide to maintain just that light touch and a reminder that you are in the present moment. Oh, I forgot, there's one more posture that really works. And that is, again, we can use the cushion on your feet and sit back on it. As you can see, my spine is straight here as well, and the cushion prevents too much weight from sitting on my ankles and creating a lot of pressure. This again takes some practice, but it's a very comfortable posture once you get used to it. So whenever you're ready, find a posture that works for you and let us just begin. We begin either by closing our eyes or looking about 4 feet in front of us. It's tempting to think that we would love to look at lovely scenery, but that's just going to create a movie in our heads. Looking at absolutely nothing, even a blank wall, is really the best you can do for yourself to keep your mind on not too many things, ideally on just one thing. Now you can pick the one thing that you would like your mind to focus on. It could be your breath, it could be a chant, it could be one single thought, or it could be just yourself. For today, we'll begin our meditation by just creating awareness in our body. We can feel all of our cells vibrating, feeling strong, feeling energized. Take a deep breath, let it out. One more, and out. One last breath in, and let it out. Let it all out. We are just fine in this moment. This is the time to send some loving kindness into our body. This is the time to be aware of our aches, our pains, both physical, emotional, and mental. We're going to breathe into all of this. We're going to send it some love. And then we're going to dissociate from it a little bit. Step back, withdraw, go deeper away from it. Pain happens in our body, hurt happens in our mind, agitation happens in our brain. But there is the essence of us, which is calm and which is bliss. And that is the essence we're going to find. I'll now urge you to join me for a few moments to go in as deep as we can. I won't be speaking during this time, and it is just for you to find your way in after having given loving kindness to the various layers of your body. So close your eyes or look straight ahead, and let's enjoy a few peaceful moments. If it's pain you're experiencing, do understand that this is our body's response to something that's happened to us physically. We create pain in our heads by adding fear to it as an element. Remove the fear, recognize the pain. Yes, I'm injured. Yes, I'm ill. Yes, I've been physically harmed. But the essence of me is at peace. Give your mind, give your brain the power to heal, to dissociate from the pain, to not fear it. The same with hurt. We have allowed for hurt to happen to us, inadvertently most likely, and yet it impacts us very really. Withdraw from it, recognize it for what it is, and know that we have the power to heal ourselves. Let us not be dependent on anyone else for our well-being, for our peace, for
for our contentment. And when we tap into our layer of bliss, we realize that we are all powerful. We are completely at peace. From here, we'll take 3 deep breaths and slowly emerge back into action. When we sit in meditation, it's good to be aware of our posture every once in a while. We tend to often lean forward as we're thinking, or lean back, go into our habit of slouching. Each time we bring ourselves back into poise, we're bringing ourselves back into present moment. Watch out for your fingertips, watch out for your hands, watch out for your shoulders. All of these bring us back into where we are, where we need to be, which is right here, right now. Enjoy your practice, and I hope that you can do a little bit of this every day. You can do it for 2 minutes, do it for 4 minutes, keep that going for a few weeks, and when you feel confident, go in for 10, 20. If you can do 45 minutes a day, there will be nothing like it. That's usually what has been found scientifically for you to go into a deep state of relaxation and awareness. Tell me about your experience. I'd love to hear about it. And do share your stories. Thank you for joining me today.